When my husband and I were working on this flower bed, we had mentioned that we might put a new flower bed over there, and guess what? That is exactly what we ended up doing. I'll head on over there and show you what we put in. So our goal was to create some pathways, walking paths, just for more garden interest and to give flow, because we do have such a large backyard. And you'll see, like right here, there's a pathway there, and we're gonna probably connect this so it looks like a little center island right here. So you're gonna walk up this way through this path, and you're gonna see, oh, here's a path going this way, or there's a path going this way, or you can walk into the wedding garden area that way. So a lot of the plants that are in this flower bed are transplants from my front yard side garden, like I had mentioned in my part 2 video of my September garden tour. And what we have in here, some are transplants and some are new, I will say that. So right here, and I may have misspoken one of my other videos about the name of this, but this is Cat's Meow, and it is a perennial nepeta, and it likes full sun, and it grows 17 to 20 inches. Now these are all starting here, and it wraps around up here. These are all very mature plants. These were planted in my front yard and have been there for, I think, about 2 or 3 years. So these are pretty much reached their full height, and so I'll show you that. So that's why this garden looks pretty mature already, because I did transplant a lot of mature plants into this garden. And then right here, these are new phlox, and these are the opening act romance, and they get 20 to 22 inches. So these are the opening act romance. Behind them are transplants, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 opalescence transplants. That's why those are so tall. They've already reached their full height. Those are phlox. Behind here are some denim and lace transplants. Now you can tell they were all in the ground the same amount of time, but we had other plants that were crowding them out, and so they didn't grow as well. Like this one is nicely sized, and then so is this one. But like I said, we had some things sitting on top of them, so they didn't do as well, and I didn't even really know they were there. And then I was looking, I'm like, oh my goodness, there's another one. So I moved those into here. So we have some Royal Candles Speedwell. That is these that I transplanted. Those came from Lowe's from the front yard. I have two of those in here. I have, what is this one? This Ronica Fuchsia Speedwell. That one is right here. I have, right here I have some white wands from Proven Winners. And then I think that's a pink profusion from Proven Winners. I transplanted a Rudbeckia Black-Eyed Susan into this garden. Over here, I planted back to the fuchsia color spires. These get 20 to 24 inches. These are all new. And I planted what, 3, 4, 5, 7 of those in here. And then I transplanted my Rise Up Lilac Days rose into here. I don't think it was getting enough sun in the area over there that it was, so I transplanted that over here. And then I also, from a neighbor friend of mine, got a climbing clematis, and she told me to plant rocks around the bottom of it to help keep the roots cool, and that should help it because it wasn't really doing anything, and I don't think it got enough sun where it was over in the other flower bed. So I'm hoping it does better here and climbs up this feeder right here, stand. And then I also, from my friend, my neighbor friend, got some grasses. This is the, you can see that. This is the variegated maiden grass. Variegated maiden grass. So I think that should be really pretty in here. And then right here, I planted 4 of the Apache Rose Prairie Winds, and that likes full sun, so I planted 4 of those grasses. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Planted those in here, and then I saw these, and this is really pretty. It's a Castle Spire blue holly, and I planted that in here. Look at what it's supposed to get like, and it's got little berries on it. It gets 8 to 10 feet tall and 3 to 4 feet wide, and it likes sun to part shade. And look at these berries on here. They're really pretty. I have this protected right now from deer, just because I'm not sure how it's going to be. So I put like a little fencing around it to protect it. And I hope that does well. And then I found out that to get the berries on these, you need a male and a female. So this is the Castle Spire. I don't know if this says if it's the, well, oh, hold on the back here it does, I think. No. Well, apparently you need a male and female. So I got the Castle Spire because I love the berries. And then I found out that you have to have the Castle Wall. So yeah, there it is. You have to have Castle Wall holly. It says dark green leaves and bright, let's see. Anyway, you have to have a male and a female to get it to have the berry. So I ordered the Castle Wall from Garden Crossings in Zeeland, Michigan. I just ordered it online, and it's going to get delivered on Monday. And so I'll plant that. I guess it has to be about 50 feet from these, which I'll probably just put it right there and plant it in the same bed. So I'm hoping that will end up looking nice, and I'm glad to have something a little bit different than what I normally plant. And then I also added a couple more igloo mums in here. And then this, of course, is the white chiffon Rose of Sharon that I already had in this garden. Is there anything else? Oh, I did go out and get, which I need to water and get these in the ground, the Fall in Love Sweetly anemone from Proven Winners. So I wanted to get a couple of those in here. They need some water and they need to get put in the ground really quick. We had a warm day today, and so everything needs to get planted as soon as possible. So this is the new flower bed, and as you can see, looking at the different ways that you can move about my garden. So now we have a lot of interesting pathways to walk around, and as these plants get taller, it will, I think, make it just like a really romantic walk through. And I've already showed you how you walk around my pool area. I have a little path going up to our patio, and then you can walk around. I think pathways around gardens are really cool. So here's the pathway around the pool, you know, that way or this way. This just makes your garden just really fun. Oh, there goes Stewie. And interesting, and I don't know, I just really love it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. It is amazing how as your plants grow, you can transplant and almost fill another flower bed completely with transplants as everything grows and gets bigger. And then you can also divide a lot of your plants, like your grasses, as they fill out and get bigger. You can divide out your grasses and move them around, and so it's really fun. So anyway, thanks for watching Heather's Michigan Garden and taking a look at my new flower bed that I have pretty much finished up. I just need to put mulch in it now. I hope this inspires you to look at new plants and grasses and evergreens like the holly that I have in there, and enjoy your garden. Thanks for watching Heather's Michigan Garden.